There's a reason Denmark is ranked as one of the happiest countries in the world. And visitors to Copenhagen are sure to feel the same. Copenhagen is a very welcoming city with many famous attractions that are hard to resist. Add to that great food, like the new Nordic food movement you can find in Copenhagen, and it's a great place to travel. If it's not already on your must-see list, our must-see Copenhagen travel guide will change your mind and help you plan your visit to Copenhagen soon. Come with us and let's discover 10 must-see places in Copenhagen. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and enable notifications. And share your own Copenhagen experiences or ask a question in the comments section below. Number 10. Strøget. Located on Indre By between H.C. Andersen's Boulevard and King's New Square, Strøget is one of Europe's longest pedestrian streets and Copenhagen's most prominent shopping street. It contains a series of interconnected streets with numerous boutiques and cafes. You'll find luxury brands like Burberry, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton here, so don't forget your credit card. You can always go window shopping if you don't want to spend your money. There are also plenty of fun street performers along Strøget, selling counterfeit goods and the old-fashioned ball and witch cup. Beware of scammers who perform guess what's under their tricks. Number 9. Carlsberg Glyptotek. Art and archaeology fans will love browsing the exhibits at the Carlsberg Glyptotek. Founded in 1888, this museum and research institute has over 10,000 exhibits, including an ancient Greek portrait head and a 19th century French sculpture. Famous artists have gathered here, from the post-impressionist painter Paul Gauguin to the sculptor Auguste Rodin. According to a previous visit, the Carlsberg Glyptotek offers an impressive collection that you could spend hours looking at. During our visit to the museum, we also enjoyed coffee and snacks in the on-site cafe, citing the charming setting of the facility's conservatory as one of the main reasons for returning. Number 8. Round Tower, Rundetaarn. Completed in 1642 and located in downtown Copenhagen, a few blocks north of Strøget. The Round Tower is one of the city's many landmarks built during the reign of Christian IV in the 17th century. Conceived as an astronomical observatory, the tower still serves that function in some way but is best known for its spectacular city views. The building also houses a library hall, exhibition spaces, and a music venue. We add that the tower is an architectural marvel, and its sunsets are especially spectacular. However, be careful if you're not feeling well. Climbing to the top can be a little challenging. Number 7. National Museum of Denmark, Nationalmuseet. The National Museum of Denmark is considered one of the best museums in Europe. It showcases the broad spectrum of the country's history, from the Viking Age to the Danish Renaissance and the late 20th century welfare state. The museum's vast collection also includes exhibits of Danish prehistoric artifacts, Egyptian mummies, and ancient Greek and Roman coins. Another children's museum offers interactive displays for little ones and other attractions across Denmark, including the Danish Music Museum and a former prison camp. Number 6. Copenhagen Walking Tours. Copenhagen is relatively small and easily explored on foot, with the most notable sites concentrated in the central Indre By district. Walking tours range from culinary experiences with tastings and music-focused options with stops at jazz venues to traditional walking tours that delve into the city's history. Standard walking tours, historical background tours such as Tivoli Gardens and Christiansborg Palace, are usually free and last between 2.5 and 3 hours. Tour start times vary by the tour operator. Number 5. The Little Mermaid, Den Lille Havfrue. One of Copenhagen's most famous attractions is the Little Mermaid statue. Located in Østerbro, just south of the neighboring pier, Langelinie. The figure is based on the fairy tales of Danish poet and writer Hans Christian Andersen. Made of bronze and granite, it has been an integral part of Copenhagen's waterfront since 1913. The statue is a bit underwhelming, but we recommend a hike as the harbor view is its best feature. Tourists flock here regularly, so ensure you arrive early or late in the day if you want to take pictures. Number 4. Rosenborg Castle. Located west of Frederiksstaden, Rosenborg Castle was built during the Dutch Renaissance and completed in 1633 by Christian IV. Today, visitors can see the king's life during this period, including a voice tube, a medieval version of the intercom, his dining room, and the room where the king died in 1648. Our favorite was the castle's collection of Danish crown jewels. Many also raved about the property's stunning architecture, although some wished to see more information at each exhibition. Some suggest saving time to relax in the hotel garden. Number 3. Christiansborg Palace. Christiansborg Slottet. Located on Castle Island in Copenhagen's Indruby district, Christiansborg Palace houses the offices of the Queen of Denmark, the House of Parliament, and the Prime Minister. The current building was rebuilt in 1928 after the two former palaces burned down and stood on the ruins of the original palace. The existing palace rooms include the royal stables, 19th century chapel, throne room, and refectory. We appreciate the palace's interesting exhibits and stunning architecture, adding that the property's towers offer spectacular views of the city. We advised arriving on a Saturday to get the most out of their visit. Saturdays offer 50-minute guided tours in English of the palace's royal kitchens, ruins, and stables. Number 2. Kronborg Castle. Kronborg Slottet. You'll have to hike 32 miles or 52 kilometers north of Copenhagen to reach Kronborg Castle. But don't miss this UNESCO World Heritage Site in Elsinore. Built in 1574, this Renaissance castle played a strategic role in Danish politics and trade due to its location and sound customs. It is also famous for being the setting for Shakespeare's Hamlet. Unique features include a 60-meter-long ballroom, a collection of 16th century tapestries, and the casemate, an underground passage once used to protect soldiers and horses during the war. History, Shakespeare, and architecture buffs will enjoy a tour of this castle. We were particularly impressed with the scenic harbor views and informative displays in English and Danish. Okay, before we get to number 1, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and enable notifications. Number 1. Nyhavn. In the heart of the Indre district, this bustling neighborhood once served as Copenhagen's trading port. Today, the area has a variety of restaurants and restored houses, some of which were built in the late 17th century. Indeed, famous artists such as Heinrich Gustav Ferdinand Holm, painter and sculptor best known for his depictions of Copenhagen, and Hans Christian Andersen, who wrote fairy tales such as The Little Mermaid and The Ugly Duckling, houses and writers lived in Nyhavn. We recommend having a drink or something to eat in Nyhavn, but warn that things can get quite expensive here. Moreover, the Copenhagen Jazz Festival takes place in Nyhavn every July. Some rave about it. We also recommend signing up with Strøget Denmark or Netto Bedien for one of their canal tours in the region. Whether it be an extended stay or a short trip, we recommend you discover the tourist potential of Copenhagen. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.